Hello everybody. So I know we've focused a lot on the inside and kind of the walk-in closet, the kitchen. So I'm going to be off work here pretty soon and we need to focus on some things outside. My wife has been wanting to get the landscaping for the outside done, and I agree with her. It does need to get done. So here's the current outside of the house. You can see with the four pillars that we have on the front, we've got the middle area, which is like a 16-inch block that is covering all of the three areas. Those are going to be gone. We're going to cut those out so that they feed right out. Now, we have the pathway coming off the side, but we're going to take a pathway that's right at the front here. It will be the middle, and then we're going to, I'm thinking, bubble out to kind of a circle area in the middle here, and then come all the way to the front here. So we have a pathway from the front sidewalk all the way to the door. And currently we have this tile that we put in for this front area. Now the problem with this tile is that the ceramic tile, it bubbles. It has done this many a times. We tried to fix it, and you've got this bubble here that creates cracks to tile and everything. We're probably going to get all this out of here and do a flagstone, which is going to be heavier. It won't bubble as much. It will have runoff. We'll come to the outside here. All of this will be gone. This will just be facing out right here, and then facing out right here. This area right here, excuse me, we're going to do a water feature, probably like a solid water wall that will come down to a reservoir area down here, that will circulate back up and then keep on coming down. We'll keep this. So this would be the front area where we walk out and go straight shot to the walkway, the sidewalk. We do have a water line running here, so I want to get past that before we put the circle in, because if we ever have to get to this water line here that runs to the back, we need access. Here, so the main house water line, you can see right here, runs all the way to the front. So right there, we don't want to impede this, so I'm thinking a half block wall that would run from here to here. Just to give we'll probably accent color it so it's a different color from the house, and it'll be a nice accent piece. We do have water lines here. This used to be to feed the front lawn. We can tap off that water line, and in the circle itself that we feed right here, we would have in the middle a rose garden or something. We'll talk about it, think about it. But nice rose garden in the middle here of the circle area. You can see this year, nice crop of flowers that we're doing. Even my neighbor, and the great thing is we'll rock all this out finally, so all of the front yard gets rocked out. But these flowers will gather the seeds. Once we get all the rock in here, we'll disperse them out, and we should have what my neighbor has this year. You can just see he's got a plethora of these beautiful, they're called African daisies. They've been growing here forever, and you can see even the people up the street, they have a ton. But he has just his full yard is full of them, which is really gorgeous. I mean, his whole yard is just covered in these, and I think they're beautiful when they come out every year. And that's what I want over here, is that when those come out every year, the whole yard will be the African daisies. You'll see I took some of the soil, the extra soil that I had in the back garden area, and I created a nice mound. So we have the nice mound here. We'll feed off of there for like a dripper system. We'll hit the rose garden. We'll also hit this tree right here. And we want to do a Palo Verde here. Nice green tree. There's one right over here that we'd like to see it as. And this is neighbor's Palo Verde that he went in there. It gets its nutrients through the green bark. Instead of leaving out, it gets there. And then it has a nice orangish, yellowish flowering that it does every year. So that's probably what we're going to go with on this mound. It's a nice Palo Verde. Very little water. It is desert tolerant, so we're good there. Maybe run the drip line, because we used to have a drip line over here to these oleanders, so maybe running it back over here as well to feed these oleanders as well on the front. He'll be gone. He's just a tumbleweedish kind of thing that he's been growing there. He needs to go, so he'll be out. On the mound that we have here, do a couple really large granite rocks that you can get and kind of build them in so it kind of looks nice. But the rest of this would be just rocked out, and do a nice rocking feature all the way around the whole yard. Rose garden, walk path. That should do it. Nice half wall here. Probably about hip height. Here we have a light down here. Used to have a bougainvillea that would come up that this light would shine on, but the bougainvillea is gone. I have this all just rocked out. We're gonna go and get nice big block letters of 2601 in here for the addressing of the house, and that light will shine up on it. That is nice. Now, one other thing that you'll see, I lost a date palm. Kind of upset with that, being the botanist that I am. You know, I cut palm trees for a long time, and I can't believe I lost a date palm. So he didn't make it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut him down at about the 12-inch level. Get this all cleaned up, varnish it off, and then we're looking at copper windmills. You'll see like the double helix ones, the really nice ones, and have like an art piece out here that it will, you know, catch the wind and do some action and look really nice once it's adhered to that 12-inch level stump that we have here that's nice and varnished out. And we'll have a nice art piece out here as well. So that's it. That's some of the thoughts on getting the front yard redone and having it look respectable again, as my wife would say. But sorry, babe, love you. This is the Home and Garden Show is going on the first day that I'm off on sabbatical. So I'll probably hit down there. I'm going to talk with a couple landscape architects, give them my ideas, shoot them some pictures, and say, all right, what's this going to run? How are we going to get this done? And start getting some bids from there. But that's it. Talk to you later.